त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome back to the 21-day series of Discover Peace and Joy Within. So hopefully, through the first week, we have given you the experience of feeling the vibrations. It's been a little bit fulfilling and satisfying, or the satisfaction of the seeking or the yearning you've had, that there's something more to the grind of our day-to-day life, and that you found a little bit of that peace within. As we deepen our knowledge of the subtle system now, this week, we will basically practice how to use this new ability, this new vibratory awareness, to feel what is true, what is right, what is reality in our conscious awareness, really in our daily life. When you feel connected to other people, I suppose where in this awareness, in that conscious awareness, we feel connected to other people, we achieve a state of detachment, dropping out the kind of toxic habits like agitation, anxiety, fear, dissatisfaction, and it kind of automatically gets replaced with that innate beauty, the quality of our energy centers, like compassion, fearlessness, joy, generosity, open-heartedness. So which is what we look at this week. So we basically achieve this dissolution of toxicity as opposed to living in balance, which is the theme of our program in week 2. And once again, congratulations to all of you out there for returning back to day 8 of the series. Give yourself a pat on the back for persevering. And we do seriously appreciate your commitment to your spiritual journey, because and it is a great motivation for us also to be here. So our humble thanks for that. So let's get the ball rolling. Now, actually, before I invite the presenters for this week, I would like to invite you all to stay back at the end, because we've got a live uh, audio musical performance by Anurita and Shyam from Switzerland. And we are indeed privileged and grateful to have them here today on a very short notice. They're actually in the middle of the workday, so that's really, really great. Okie dokie. So let's start today's session, and I would love to invite Shalini from London and Lynn from Canberra, who are our presenters for today. Hello, Shalini. Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Rita. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Rita. Hello, everyone. Hi, Lynn. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Shalini. So nice to see you.
It is.
Yes.
This is the first time we've actually met Shalini face to face today. We've been talking on WhatsApp and organizing the programs and everything. And she's a physician, very busy. She specializes in oncology research and has made time for us today in her busy schedule. So thank you very much, Shalini.
It's a pleasure.
And share with us if you don't mind, please, your journey of, I suppose, self-discovery and growth, which has kind of been our first week topic, and it will be this week.
Great. So it's a pleasure to be here, Rita, and also meditating with so many seekers. It's a great honor. So about myself, my journey actually started in 1994. And I had just finished my medicine, and I had no clue about meditation and about the knowledge that we are giving currently to seekers about chakras and so on. And therefore, I was absolutely skeptical. And even though I was introduced by my parents, and I didn't want to really believe it, but I had health issues. I had lost my voice whilst I was doing my rural service. And it was like almost 8 months I had not heard my voice clearly. So I thought, okay, I'll try what Sahaja Yoga meditation can give. So what I would like to say is that even though in the beginning, today, all of us who are here, and new seekers especially, our aim could be our health, our stress, confidence, maybe self-esteem. But actually, I can assure you this, that once you start having a journey which is through meditation, of course, meditation is a small tool, but a journey which takes us beyond our even imagination, what we are, So I would say that what as a physician, it is unbelievable actually to understand that how the wealth, the treasure that we have inside, and nobody introduces us. Yes. So my journey has been beautiful, because other than meditation, I started observing myself, like, I react, I have this, and just becoming more conscious and making an effort. Okay, how do if I don't react, what would happen? And just trying non-reaction and meditation just has changed my life. It's been now 24 plus years, and it's a beautiful journey. I would say it's a beautiful journey.
Beautiful. Yes, it is that unexpected, beyond imagination of what you get through finding yourself. Yes, about that beauty within, about, in every aspect, definitely. And what about yourself, Lynn?
Well, maybe a few years before Shalini, I got my realization. And what really impressed me was Shri Mataji's loving generosity. And that was what really got me. I just felt so comforted in my heart. And then meeting all the lovely people. And you just felt this instant family of really sincerely loving people. And that's what really made me stick on, actually. And then I started to feel things and notice things about myself, and you get your nice toolbox to not react to things, and but just starting to feel from the heart that new life, that journey. That was so good, and it doesn't stop. There's always more. It's
Definitely.
fabulous gift we've been given.
Yes, definitely. As Donkey says in the Shrek movie, it's like an onion. Every layer you peel, but underneath.
It's true. It's true. We are but onions.
Lynn, if you're covering,
Oh yes, yes. Some of those tools in our toolbox. The elements of nature are so help us so profoundly, and it's all quite logical. So we don't have to try and remember all sorts of things, but it's quite logical in that if you're feeling very hot, you want to cool yourself down. If you're feeling very cold, or depressed, sad, or emotional, then you want to just warm yourself up a bit. So, and just two simple techniques that we have that we can keep in our toolbox for when we're feeling those conditions is the flame, the fire with the candle, which I find difficult to show you. Oh, there it is.
yeah.
So we can use this flame if we're feeling cold, and all those qualities are a little bit suppressed, feeling we can't stop thinking about things in the past, emotional, or just feeling sad, or just not in the present moment. So then lighting the candle. Also, if there's a lot of thoughts coming, the candle also helps disintegrate those thoughts. Not having it too close to heat you up, but say in front of the photograph of Shri Mataji, which we've talked about already. Also, our Kundalini feels the vibrations from her photograph so profoundly as well. And then just putting your flame in front of your photograph. And the other wonderful thing for those of us who perhaps are very active is the cooling down when you're feeling overheated. So there's two things really. So you start to feel in your hands and in your body the state of your being. So if you're feeling on your right hand a lot, or you can't feel your right side at all, so then you would try to cool it down and use the ice pack. The other thing is, in analyzing yourself, say you're not feeling things or you're not sure about it, logically, if you see that you're quite busy or you think quite a lot, then you would try to cool down the right side, and that then helps you feel more. So then for that, I've chosen this ice pack today, just a simple one you can get from the supermarket, in a cloth. And even whatever you're doing, if you're having your meditation, obviously that's a good time, but even if you're just feeling that heat, just pop it under your shirt, on the area of the liver, the left side of your abdomen, and you can keep it there with your elbow against it. And just while we meditate in a minute with Shalini, you can keep either the ice pack or the flame. So the other profound thing is, am I right-sided or am I left-sided, or am I a little bit of both? So if you feel sometimes you swing both ways, then you can have that candle near the photograph, not getting the heat if you're already hot, and you can have the ice pack on. If you do feel that candle starts to heat you up and generate more thoughts, then just turn it off and just have the cooling. So it's just a practical thing, but we give you the whole toolbox so that when you're feeling one thing or another, you can use either of those things. So it's fairly logical, really.
Thank you very much, Lynn. That was very informative. And yes, I have had my ice pack, so I usually just have it in a scarf and tie it around, so not it around the hip. That it's just
whatever's convenient.
Yes, as you're working, if you feel that heat and yes, we call it right-sided. It's saying right-sided, but overactive, and you feel overactivity and tiredness. That's a really great one. So thank you so much, Lynn. That is absolutely wonderful. So we will, Shalini will lead us through a couple of meditations today, and she will be utilizing the tool through the meditation session. So we will hand it over to her. Thank you very much, Shalini. It's all yours.
Thanks, Shalini.
Thank you. Okay, so off to me here again. So today, as Rita mentioned about something beautiful about the consciousness, and we all, every human being has this amazing consciousness. And I'll combine it with what Aunt Lynn mentioned about the way she came to Sahaja Yoga is she felt the compassion from Shri Mataji. So from that, I would say for me, meditation is, meditation, people do meditation like for different things, like to relax. But I would say it's a tool to develop that motherly quality within ourselves. So we have this motherly quality that we all are own mothers, not like physical mother, but a mother which is nourishing, which is cooling, which is comforting, which gives joy. So I would like us to meditate first on the left side, which is our left channel, which is a channel of our past, channel of our emotions, channel of our connections, our past connections, memories. And we all know that no matter how active we are, but fundamentally we are joyous when we are emotionally feeling more balanced. So for the left side, we can use a candle. So you can have a candle on your left side. Sorry, I actually forgot to bring it myself. So Lynn was showing you the candle. So you can have the candle on the left side and just have the candle bring it up on your left side. So before we do that, let us put our right hand towards Mother Earth. So left hand on your lap, right hand towards Mother Earth. Let's go inside our being. And we can humbly ask Mother Earth to absorb all the negative emotions, negative memories that we may have absorbed knowingly or unknowingly. We don't even realize how much we absorb and how much of negativity we carry in ourselves. So if you have a candle, you can put the candle just besides your left side. So make sure that you don't put it on the right, but put it on the left side wherever you're sitting. And we, very like a child, make that connection with the fire element. That fire within us, the light of the fire. Also like a light, like a sunshine of the sun, will brighten all the hidden negative emotions and will take them away. We can also have our attention on top of our head and on our left palm. Now, without actually thinking of any negative thing that might have happened in the past, just go into your being, connect to the fire element. You can put attention also on your hand and see how you feel it. We can consciously also have a desire to not keep any negative memory, because memories unnecessarily haunt us. So we can now bring ourselves to a state which is like a child, beautiful emotions, the oneness with the present moment, like the children giggling and expressing their love. That is a true left side, the true emotions we are born with. You can now bring your right hand back on your lap. Open your eyes. And rub your hands. Open your palms and see how you feel. Is there a difference between the left or the right? So fundamentally, it is our emotions that actually drive our lives. When we feel good about ourselves, good about people living with whom we are living, or our family or relations and friends. So I would like you also put your right hand on your heart. Again, connect with the fire element through your inner attention. And now let's go one step ahead, where we connect to the deepest core of our being, our left side, which has nothing to do with our memory or our attachments or our past. And that is in each one of us, our beautiful existence of being a soul. So now your attention on the Sahasrara, also your attention on the fire, the flame from the candle if you have, you can imagine it, and your attention on your heart. without any thought of the past or anybody. Please connect these three things: the fire, the soul, and the stop part of your head. We can now open our eyes. And I would suggest that whenever we feel, either when you're traveling, you're at work, you're cooking, you're having a meeting or a presentation, and you are quietly sitting, you can take your attention inside and it will rejuvenate you wherever you are. So back to Rita.
Me? Okay, there we go. We go to the next part where we'll be watching a little video of Shri Mataji. And it might be because with the nice left side, that balancing that Shalini has taken us through, keeping our attention centered on the Sahasrara. If you have an ice bag, you can also have that sitting on your right side, just liver, which is just under the rib cage on the right side. Hold it there with your left hand. And if you don't have an ice bag, you can just place your left hand under the rib cage on the right side to kind of reflect that cooling energy going there. And we'll listen to Shri Mataji's talk. Please, Mithya, thank you.
I bow to all the seekers of truth. First of all, we have to know what is the truth. People are seeking all over, but they don't know what they are seeking and what should they get after they are seeking. This seeking can lead you into many diverse directions. Some of them could be very, very dangerous and absolutely misleading. And many must have also felt that way. I'm sure there are many who have found it out, but they think there is no way they can return. The seeking is very simple to understand, that you want to know yourself. All the time we say, I want this, I like this, I that. But who is this I? What is it? Who is this one myself? What am I? Do I know anything about myself? It's very superficial knowledge we have about ourselves. Everybody has said, all the religions have said, you should know yourself. There's no difference on this point. Actually, in all religions, if you go in the essence, there's no difference. According to time, it was a little bit stressed on one point and sometimes on another point. But the fundamental thing is that you have to know yourself. And how do you know yourself is the point. People will say, do this, give up everything, give up your family, give up everything, wear this kind of dress, cut your hair or shave your hair and all that nonsense. It's so outward. If you put little bit of your intelligence, you will see it's all outward. It's so skin deep, it has no meaning. So what has to happen? We talk of a last breakthrough of the evolution. How do you achieve it? When you are evolved up to the state of human beings, we have to know one thing for definite, that there's something missing within us. Otherwise, world would have been a most beautiful place, the paradise to live in. But something wrong with the human beings, and what is that? Is to understand how we have come through evolution. And as human beings, there are so many things of the animal stage lingering within us. The way we talk, the way we try to appraise others, the way we talk to sort of dominate others, the way we want to snatch everything, the way we are only worried about our food, this, that, all this is not really noble human beings' signs. These are all lingering from that animal instinct. All right, we have to accept, because we are human beings, so they are to be there. The thing so much frightening. But also we have one more thing, that we think. And we think and think and think and think, no end of ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we think we should protest for this. Sometimes we feel that we must become very violent. All these things are coming from our human mind. Animals won't be violent for something just for violence sake. They'll be violent, all right, but for their own purpose of killing some animal or something. But here we have groups and groups of people who just enjoy violence. This is another development in the human awareness, I think, that we enjoy destruction of others. But also there is a seeking. This is a sign that people want their evolution. They want to evolve into a better personality. That they want to become something which is complete. Now, how do you achieve it? Now, I must say that we have not achieved our evolution ourselves up to the human level. So, to achieve a higher awareness, there must be some arrangement between us. And that is the arrangement we are not aware of. And that arrangement is that within you is the power, it's your own power to give you this last breakthrough through the awakening of that power. Already you have been told about it. It exists, it is there, and it is the right of every human being to get his self-knowledge, self-realization. Sahaja, Saha means born with you. With you is born the right. And why should we not ask under fundamental rights society that we should have our self-realization, which is your own. It is there already placed within you. You don't have to do anything. Of course you can't pay for it. How much did you pay for your evolution so far? And how can it be different from different people? Because in every human being, this power, which we call as Kundalini, exists. Whether he is white, black, yellow, blue, any color. Whether he belongs to north or south, any place. Whether he belongs to this country or that country, they all have this power universally placed in their Kundalini. Even if I say everybody has a heart, so why should you have differentiation? But this mind, This human mind creates this differentiation and this problem, saying that, of course, they are not of our country, they don't belong to our group. And like animals, again, we start getting into groups of different, I don't know, denomination. Like some people have their fork and spoon put this way, so they are one group. Some people drink coffee, so they have a group like that. You see. We are very good at forming groups. This is also animal instinct, I think, that we try to form groups of such stupid things.
So in the second part, we can continue our meditation. But this time, I would like you to, if you had the candle on, you can actually blow it off. Put it on the side. Both your palms comfortable. Breathe in. So we connected to the fire element. It cleans our left side. Now for the right side, the right sympathetic system of our brain, of our being, which most of us get into in these modern times because the attention is all over, so much of knowledge, so much of distractions, that as human beings, we never ever had even 20 years ago. So to bring the balance, we can put the right palm as it is on our lap, and the left palm goes towards the sky. And again, it's about the connection. Cooling down the right side, we can first consciously ask to absorb all the anxiety, all the thoughts of the right side, of the future, all the worries, all the burden that we experience. And now we can put our palm back. And there is a tool that Len and Rita mentioned. So you can, if you have an ice pack, put it on the right side, just under the rib cage. If you don't have it, that is absolutely fine. You can, in your being, connect to the coolness of the Himalayas or the moon. we can just observe. You can again rub both your palms. Keep your eyes closed, attention inside. You can also put your hand on top of your head and see how you feel. You can just maybe tilt your neck a bit. Also check with the other palm. And now we can raise collectively our Kundalini energy and put ourselves into that beautiful aura. So we can raise it. And then second time. Two knots. Third time. 3 knots. And now spread like a rainbow around yourself. Off to Rita.
Thank you so much, Shalini. That was a beautiful meditation. I hope everyone could feel that vibrational flow on your hands, the quietening of your attention and thoughts. And as Shalini said, most of just watching the vibrations on your hand, watching that feeling on top of your head. There's another little thing you can do when you rub your hands. We'll just place them apart and see if you can feel that vibrations flowing through. So that is quite a unique experience to check and see that flow between the two. If you can, please drop us a note to say you could. That will be great. Thank you again, Shalini. Thank you very much, Lynn, for doing the presentation. That was an absolutely amazing meditation this evening. So what we might do, just a quick note, because we've got Anurita and Sham from Switzerland who are going to do a vocal and tabla duet for us to keep us in meditation this evening. So I might just keep this short with a quick reminder about the freemeditation.com.au/Jan 2023 website for anyone who is here for the first time. There's the recorded sessions for the last week are just down the page in the resources section, so you can go and watch those. Do the first session of the realization, just that little bit more information about what we've been doing. If you have joined us for the first time, there's obviously the WhatsApp that you can join, the WhatsApp group you can join. It's a great way just to do posts, to ask questions, to find someone to do one-on-one answers for you. And of course, register for any future courses if you're interested. Further down the page is an absolutely amazing tool of all the resources that we've got, everything that we've been talking about. So the meditation and balancing that we've done up to now, what the meanings, what we're talking about, chart of the subtle system, and also little meditation guides. There you go. So you can have that, as a reminder. There's also some music. There's also little meditation videos that you can use that will keep putting on. So I think without further ado, I would like to invite Anurita and Shyam to please take us into deeper into meditation. And we will see you in about 10 minutes time. Thank you.
ओङ्कारं बिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिना कामदं मोक्षदं चैव ओङ्काराय नमो नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुर्मे देवो शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा। शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गम् लक्ष्मी कान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहारं सर्वलोकैकनाथम् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः. हे प्रभो तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षालाविले कल्पवृक्षालाविले बहरल्या शाखातयांच्या चिंतनी मन रंगले विश्व हे सामावले विश्व हे सामावले हे प्रभो तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षालाविले कल्पवृक्षालाविले या पदासी आकळिली सूर्यचंद्राची प्रभा या पदासी आकळिली सूर्यचंद्राची प्रभा भेदुनी त्या ब्रह्मरंध्रा व्यापिले अवघ्या नभा व्यापिले अवघ्या नभा मंतुनिया सप्त सिंधु गगन तेजे व्यापिले मंथुनिया सप्त सिंधु गगन तेजे व्यापिले विश्व हे सामावले विश्व हे सामावले हे प्रभो तू ज्ञान रूपे कल्पवृक्षालाविले कल्पवृक्षालाविले संस्कृती गंगौघ वाहे त्यामध्ये अवगाहुनी संस्कृती गंगौघ वाहे त्यामध्ये अवगाहुनी श्रद्धा घेऊनी, दिव्य श्रद्धा घेऊनी, चालले पथ साधनेचा, गुरुपदाते पावले, चालले पथ साधनेचा, गुरुपदाते पावले, विश्व हे सामावले, विश्व हे सामावले, हे प्रभो तू ज्ञान रूपे, कल्पवृक्षाला विले, कल्पवृक्षाला विले, ज्ञान रूपा हे विराटा, अणु अणुत तुझ पाहू दे, ज्ञान रूपा हे विराटा, अणु अणुत तुझ पाहू दे, शक्ती युक्ती नम्रता दे, शील शुभ संकल्प दे, शील शुभ संकल्प दे, आत्मज्ञाने निश्चये मन चेतनामय जाले, आत्मज्ञाने निश्चये मन चेतनामय जाले, विश्व हे सामावले, विश्व हे सामावले, हे प्रभो तू ज्ञान रूपे, कल्पवृक्षाला विले, कल्पवृक्षाला विले, बहरल्या शाखातयांच्या, चिंतनी मन रंगले, विश्व हे सामावले, विश्व हे सामावले, विश्व हे सामावले.
That was simply amazing. Thank you very much, Anurita and Shyam. I hope that you all felt the notes resonating on your energy centers and taking you deeper into meditation, taking you higher into that divine bliss, with Shalini taking us through the meditation of clearing our left side, of cooling down our right side. And the music today, it has been an absolute shower of vibrational bliss. So I do hope you've had the same experience. Just from what Shalini was saying today, just a little experiment before we sign off for tonight. Just a little experiment that you can do tomorrow as part of your day is to try and bring that attention through the day as you're feeling, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling a bit hectic, you're feeling a bit imbalanced, or just as an experiment, if you could try that of just bringing, your attention back inside, even just slightly pressing down on top of your head, to bring your attention back in and see whether you do feel rejuvenated, you do feel that kind of negative energy washing out. So that is your experiment for tomorrow. Please share with us if you have had an experience, if you feel rejuvenated. It's always great to hear. And during the week, we will go through a little bit more about how the music actually affects next week. Or this week, I can't remember. We talk about how the notes have different frequencies that help to increase the flow of vibrations at different energy centers. So we'll have a session on that. Through the week, we learn about how our attention, with this enlightened attention and awareness, we kind of evolve into the fourth and fifth dimension of attention. So with that, thank you very much for your presence. Thank you very much, Shalini and Lynn, for being the leads today. And once again, an amazing thank you to Anurita and Sham, who have been here at such a short notice. And absolutely, I reached out to them yesterday, and this is what Lynn says, it just fills our hearts to being part of that family, just asking if they could, and say, yeah, sure, we will. So thank you so much. We'll see you all again tomorrow. Yes. Good night.